Hi, I'm Matt. Welcome back to another in-home repair video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for proper voltage. Remember to also turn off the water. Hi, I'm Matt with ApplianceVideo.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Samsung dishwasher. We're going to show you how to replace the main control board on the unit. The main control board can cause a number of different problems. The main problem that you'll see is basically the unit won't do anything, totally dead in the water. A lot of times you'll get a fried main control board from a power surge or something of that sort. Also, the main control board is basically the brains of the unit, so if you are having component failures or error codes that are coming up and you've replaced a component that's supposed to rectify that issue and you're still having the error popping up, then the next thing you'd be looking at would be your main control. You will need the following tools before you begin this repair: a Phillips screwdriver. Okay, so at this point we've got the bottom kick panel removed to where we can gain access to the main control. Disregard the electrical here. This is just kind of wired up like this just so we can operate this in a studio setting. But here's your main control board cover right here. You got 2 Phillips screws that we're going to go ahead and take off. And now we can see we've got the main board assembly here. All right, so what we're gonna do, we've got the cover panel removed. We're gonna just show you how to check for power into the main control board. You should have 120 volts going into the unit. And if you do, and the unit is sitting totally dead, won't do anything, then the main control board is gonna be likely to be your culprit. So we'll go ahead, we'll set our meter to the voltage scale, AC. We're gonna go in this black wire here. That's your line voltage. And the yellow, there's a little red connector here, and it's gonna be the yellow line. That's gonna be our neutral feed. And we'll just go ahead and stick the meter lead down in there. And you can see that we're picking up 120 volts going into the main control board, and it's not powering up the unit, so we would know that the main control board is defective. That basically lets us verify that the wiring going into the board is good and we don't have any problems with the electrical at the home or anything like that. So at this point, you would replace the main control board. Okay, so on this main control, we do have broken tabs at the bottom that hold it into place, but this is just going to be for video purposes to show you how to remove and replace the main control board. First thing that you would do would be disconnect all your harnesses to the board. They're all pretty much going to be keyed. The only thing that you would have would be your line voltage and your heater wire. They are marked on here, so the line voltage would be the insulated terminal with the black wire. You could take a picture of it or write it down. And your red wire, which is your heater wire, and it is marked right on the board there. Go ahead and pull that off. All right, so now we'll just go ahead and kind of fold our wires away a little bit here. And what you would do would just be kind of grasp it down here at the bottom, and you'd slide it forward and then up. And there's normally 2 little locking tabs that are down here, which these on this unit are broken off, where it would actually drop down into place to be slotted. You can see these 2 tabs are broken off here. So this would be how the main control board would come, would be in this case here. All right, so you'd have your new main control board here. Basically just come, drop it down into the slots here in the front, and then you'd push it back to lock it into place. And at that point, you could start with your red wire, which is your heater wire. That's gonna be the furthest terminal to the right. Black wire here, which is your line voltage, the insulated terminal. And then just go down the line and reconnect all your harnesses. They're only gonna fit one way, they're all keyed. And again, this is all shot for video purposes. You do not need to uninstall the unit for this. I mean, this can all be done just by removing the bottom access panel and just obviously killing the power supply to the unit. So once all your harnesses are connected, just give them a double check there. Make sure everything's locked into place. And we're gonna go ahead and put our cover panel back on. That's just gonna drop down into place. And we're gonna reinstall our 2 Phillips screws. Then you go ahead and put your bottom access panel back on, and that would complete the repair. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.